Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. Oh, whoa, watch it. There's an earthquake in your future, or mine, but actually, kind of might be like that. Zube here, and we're gonna have a quickie, a nooner, a 10:30 in the morning, or this is going to be a quick collective read. If you're watching it near real time, which is on May 19th. Today is the new moon in Taurus. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus is in Cancer. We really want to, this is a fabulous time to manifest. Like, grab a journal, grab a random piece of paper. I don't care. Write it on a napkin, but just take some time today to write down your wildest dreams. Like, just write it down and then fucking forget about it. Forget about it and move along. I don't stick it in your wallet. I actually like recently found a list in my wallet that I'm pretty sure I had made when I lived in Mississippi, which was back in like 2018, 2019. And it was a manifestation list, and I tucked it in a corner of my wallet and I forgot all about it. And I'm like, wow, like that shit isn't even an issue anymore. So there's that. But this is going to be a general collective reading. See where the energies are right now. My readings are always timeless. So whenever you stumble upon it, I still recommend you make that list because it's never a bad thing to do. Oh, okay. I hope I don't have to uncross my crisscrossed legs. Internal, what we're experiencing on the inside. This is kind of a lot, but it's amazing. We have the Knight of Pentacles, hard work. Sometimes it is unacknowledged work. It's slow and steady, wins the race. 10 of Pentacles, what are our long-term goals and aspirations? This is legacy. This is like family connection, abundance, wealth. So we're on that slow and steady walk towards abundance and wealth. And then the Three of Wands, wands are, the pentacles are earth energy. That's money. That's 3D reality. It's also work, health, our bodies, the material world, basically, and relationships within that world, family, partnerships, etc. And the Three of Wands. Wands are fire. Fire is manifesting. And he is looking out. He's done everything he can do, right? He's looking out into the water where there are ships, and well, this won't focus on the card. Anyway, there are ships out here and he's got to wait for them. So is he going to make himself nuts wondering if they're coming, or is he going to just be meditative and trust and expect that they are coming? So we are probably working really, really hard or we should be, and diligently, but we cannot have expectations or immediate gratification. But there is effort. We are working, and we're looking at the longer term, bigger picture. Now, what's in front of us? I did want to say that with this new moon, that Venus is in Cancer. We want to feel comfortable. We want to feel unconditionally loved. We want to feel nurtured. At the same time as the new moon, though, there's a pretty gnarly T-square going on with Jupiter, Pluto, and Mars. And Mars is at the anaretic degree of Cancer, which is like a bunch of stuff saying that, without getting too technical, there's just some gnarly energy out there with regards to power, control, our inner warrior wanting to get things done. Jupiter blows things up, expands them, but we also learn from that. There there may be opportunities for us to catapult in areas where we've been struggling or where we've felt blocked or possibly where we've been giving our power away. There's a real energy to harness that we can come out of that and make breakthroughs, especially psychological breakthroughs. Additionally, that means the reverse, where there might be efforts to double down on manipulation and control. And I remember when I was growing up, my dad always told me, he's like, people can put strings on you, but you're the marionette. Like you're not a doll. You can take the strings off. So, because I was asking him something about an offer. So maybe I was, I don't know, a teenager or something, but I can't even remember the whole real deal of it. Actually, I do. I don't want to share it with you because it's private. Believe it or not, I have private stuff. But and he said, he's like, well, if someone offers you something and you feel like it's going to have strings attached to it, you can still take them up on the offer, but you don't have to wear the strings. And I was like, huh, interesting. Or you could just decline the offer altogether. But okay. On the outside, we have Four of Swords, prayer, meditation, temperance. God, this is a card of prayer and meditation. We're in some holy fucking times, I feel like. This always makes me think of our guardian angels, our guides, angels in general. Temperance is staying like cool, calm, and collected, in balance. And if you're not doing that, oh, that's okay. Maybe that's why you're seeing this reading, because it's a reminder to just dial it down a little bit. Or if like you get ornery, you're like, oh, look at me getting ornery there for a second. I'm gonna tone it down. So say a little prayer. You can't change behavior that's already been done. You can just move forward. Oh, wow. Why is my phone blowing up? Okay. As God sees it. Oh my God, you guys, this is a really amazing reading. I'm going to ask a couple more questions because it doesn't feel like that outside. Hold on. No, it doesn't really feel like that outside, but we have the 10 of Cups. So we got the 10 of Pentacles, which is long-term material prosperity and abundance, legacy, extended family. It's an old man watching his children and grandchildren play in front of the castle or whatever. It's like the bigger picture, and maybe he's sitting there contemplating his life and all of the struggles that it took him to get there. The 10 of Cups is similar. I call it the happy family card, but this is emotional fulfillment, but it's also that long-term, bigger picture. Remember, that's where it's headed. So what I just kind of heard is, even if there's bullshit everywhere right now, we don't want to remind you of that in the cards. We want to remind you to step back and look at the bigger picture. But with this Knight of Pentacles coming out, this isn't like procrastinating or being like, sometimes the Four of Swords can be, slow your roll, but no, slow and steady wins the race. Keep going. And the Knight of Pentacles is the hardest working card in the deck. So there is a lot of hard work to be done right now. And it's hard to get like smaller tasks done on a longer term goal when what you're seeing all around is chaos and bullshit. But the chaos and bullshit is not indicative of what you're creating at this moment. You are creating something new. And so in spite of the surroundings, we've got to find that internal like drive and force to proceed forward, because we're not creating this right now. That was already created. We're creating something moving forward. So let me get an advice card. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they're hammering this way. Advice, just start. It doesn't matter if you feel like what you're doing is little or small. You guys have no, I like, all right, I'll give you a little idea of all of the things that I have accomplished. Not all of them, not an exhausted list. I won't do that to you, but in the past couple of months, I've had this real drive to get things done that I had not even necessarily been putting off, but there are things that need to get done, just not in a certain time frame. But I've been to doctors to get my heart checked because my brother passed away. I got a bunch of blood testing done. That was inspired by getting my heart checked. And I've gotten just little things done with my work, with trips, with it's like something pops up and I just do it instead of adding it to a list. My experience seems to be coming more and more in the now. And I barely look at my planner, and I'm a planner person, but I get up and I look at it every day. And when I look back, I'm like, holy crap, how am I getting this all done? In the meantime, there are little things that are popping up. My cat got sick and it's a BFD, what I'm going to have to do to get him better. And I'm going to do my best, I'm going to do what I can. It's not a guarantee, but we'll see. So anyway, but the Page of Pentacles, we might feel like we're just playing or we're not getting anything done, but that's kind of how the Knight of Pentacles operates. Slowly and diligently try to make it as fun as possible. Don't forget to have fun and enjoy yourself in this process, because even though it might be kind of shitty around, it's important to remember that what we're learning right now is not getting to the 10 of Pentacles, because sometimes like a lot of the like spiritual people I like to watch, Kyle Cease, and I think Lori Ladd was talking about it. I watch her sometimes, but it's not about getting what you want, because think about it. The second that you get what you want, then you want something else. That's how the fucking ego works. So we need to start enjoying where we are in the process of moving towards stuff that we want. I'm reminded of another time when I was meditating, and this was a few years ago, and things were just not easy. And I joke with my guides. I was like, can I just die? I learned a bunch of lessons. This life is really hard. Like, I'm done. I just want to go. Can I come home? And what I got back was, sure, no problem. If you want something here, you get it immediately. It's great. Like, they were being a little sarcastic back, because then I was like, that sounds really boring. And that's why we come here on earth, is to experience challenge and what Abraham Hicks calls contrast, because the whole process of wanting things and moving towards them is what we enjoy the most, and then we relish it for like 3 fucking seconds and we want something new, because it's the wanting that's both torturous and why we came here. Anyway, I got to get going. I hope you have a happy new moon in Taurus. If you're finding me not on the new moon in Taurus, have a happy day or whatever. And if you're interested in a personal reading, astrology, or tarot, my information is below. Much love. Peace. Namaste.